This is all Usher's fault. All of it's Usher's fault. Nothing been the same for these two since the Usher concert. But Keke Palmer has filed a restraining order against her now ex, Darius Jackson, claiming that the father of her young son has been physically abusive towards her. On Thursday, November 9th, sources obtained a copy of the documents filed by the multi-hyphenate. In them, Palmer claims that Jackson abused her several times over the course of their 2-year relationship, and he would sometimes do it in front of their sons. Palmer also claims that the pair broke up for good in late October, but that alleged incident prompted the filing of the restraining order that took place on November 5th. Palmer claims Jackson trespasses into her home without her knowledge or consent and threatened her, before lunging from my neck, striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone. The Nope actor also went on to say that Jackson allegedly engaged in many instances of physical violence, that included destroying my personal property, including diaries, prescription eyeglasses, throwing my belongings into the street, throwing my car keys to prevent me from driving away, hitting me in front of our son, spewing profanities about me to our son, threatening to kill himself with a gun if I left him, harassment, and other physical and emotional abuse. Keke and Darius Jackson relationship reveals that first showed signs of trouble over the summer when Palmer had a night to remember at Usher's Las Vegas residency, where he serenaded her with the performance of There Goes My... I told you it's Usher's fault. Ever since that concert, nothing has been the same for these two. We're going to get into that, though. The steamy clip showed Keke wearing a see-through black lace dress and undergarment as she hugged and danced next to Usher, who had ventured into the audience to woo the actor. As the footage quickly went viral on social media, Jackson took to Twitter to share his not-so-impressed reaction to his girlfriend. Just to be impartial, it's Usher. But then at the same time, like, say I'm him and that's my wife and the mother of my kids, I'm not so sure I would be jumping around in glee and just be, oh yeah, you did amazing, hon. I'm glad you had a great night. Because at the same time, that's the woman that, like, you're in love with. And then, I mean, it's Usher. It's a once in a while concert. It's not like something that you go to every night. But then there's limits. I think someone had the same situation. I think it was Winnie Harlow, but I don't know if it was Usher. But someone was trying to serenade her. She goes with Kyle Kuzma from the Washington Wizards, and she wasn't having it, just out of respect for her man. So I think she could have done the same there. But then again, like, it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of it's a 50-50 type thing, honestly. But anyways, just a few days later, Jackson removed all the photos of himself and Palmer together from his Instagram page. But then, no, that is crazy, though. Like, their whole marriage, relationship, family fell apart after going to one concert. And people are going to scream insecurity and stuff like that. But say that's your husband getting danced on by Beyonce or whatever. Like, yeah, you wouldn't trip. But in the back of your mind, there's always a sense of, like, because it's cool. Concert's one thing, enjoying yourself with your friends, but, like, you're literally the focal point here. Like, you are the entertainment, and you're someone else. Oh, not I. Y'all strong. I ain't that strong. Subsequently, it was revealed that Jackson and Palmer unfollowed one another, suggesting that a breakup was either imminent or had already taken place. It was also revealed that Jackson had allegedly been sliding into other women's DMs. Though Jackson will later dismiss reports that he'd moved on from the relationship, the pair would be getting cozy at a Beyonce concert back in September. Palmer is now seeking full custody of Leotis, whom she shares with Jackson. Wow. Yeah, since that concert, things were going downhill. The concert was really just the straw that broke the camel's back, as they say. But in all reality, if you think about it, she didn't go to that Usher concert. And I don't want to put all the blame on her, because obviously there's things that goes on into their relationship that we not hip about or we're not familiar with. But, like, if she would have just stayed home, or if she would have not, like, been danced on, I genuinely think they wouldn't be here filing for custody and all, and and making reports about violence and stuff. Granted, there's no way to justify putting hands on women, so I can understand it from that point of view. Yeah, you should leave, but then yeah, if she would have stayed home, I think they could have avoided all of this. And I'm not trying to put all the blame on her, but something as little as, nah, I don't want to like be danced on, but I can enjoy the environment, enjoy just being around. That could have probably helped a lot of things for their relationship. But I love Keke Palmer. Grew up watching her, Aquila and the Bee. Um, she's a great entertainer. But yeah, hopefully they get this figured out. Eventually they will. They got money, they got lawyers and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, she should. That Usher concert, I love Usher. I met Usher. I swear to God, Usher gave me $500, $400. God strike me dead. Usher himself handed me $400. Wallahi, you feel me? Shout out Usher. But yeah, interesting to see how it plays out, though. What y'all think?